All right, so I'm here with Callie. She's been working at On Track for a little while now, and she teaches our mobility class a couple times a week, something that we really like and we think will serve you well if you're somebody that is going from physical therapy but needs a little something extra before you really start getting into your regular activities, whether that be outdoor or in the gym. And she's going to explain to us today what's different about our mobility classes. This isn't something like a yoga or just regular static stretching. It's something called Kinstretch, which is a unique thing unto itself. So, Callie, can you just take us through the basics of what it is and how it's different?
Yeah, so mobility really focuses on how you can improve your strength and your range of motion within the different movement patterns you do through life. So yoga, you're focusing on these individual stretches, poses, and it's almost a passive activation of your muscles. You are still stretching, but you're not really moving or going through different ranges of motion that your joints should be able to do. So when you're coming off of an injury or even not as moving as much as you normally would or trying to get moving more, starting with mobility and seeing where your current range of motion is at, how strong are you in that range of motion, and then learning and training to improve those areas. It can help you lift better, it can help you move better, it can help with general life, when you're driving, your shoulders shift forward and it can cause tension in your back. How can you activate things to shift them back? That's all mobility.
Yeah, and so you're not just stretching per se, you're trying to get into different positions and almost do like an isometric kind of contraction a lot of times, or going through a range of motion, but trying to test the boundaries of how far somebody can move.
Yeah, absolutely. I separate my classes bi-weekly into strengthening the range of motion that you currently have, and then the next week taking it a step further, seeing if you can increase that range of motion. So fluctuating between these two topics, you're not only building on what you have already developed, but you're allowing your body to develop even more, seeing if you can do even more. Just like trying to build muscle or build endurance, you're building your mobility. You're building your ability to move.
Okay, so you're not only increasing somebody's ability to move deeper or further in any particular movement pattern, but you're also helping them strengthen that area of new movement and helping them own that and move better in general.
Absolutely. The way to make a healthy joint is increase the range of mobility, but then also making sure that it is very strong in that range of mobility. It's going to reduce injury. It's going to help with a lot of different things in life.
Right. And so for somebody like, for example, a lot of people now are sitting at their desks a lot. People are maybe working from home, sitting all day, or driving a lot. What could this do for somebody like that?
Absolutely. When you are sitting, you are putting pressure on your lower back. You are pinching your hips. You are leaning forward. Everything is kind of shifting into a position that your neutral body is not used to. And it can cause pain. It can cause different ranges of motions in different positions to feel more unnatural. So training your body in mobility can help kind of open up those joints that are forced into tight contractile positions and allow it to kind of develop into more comfortable, smoother positions. And so when you're sitting, you'll be less likely to lean forward because you'll have that range of motion. If you do catch yourself sitting forward, you can do mobility drills to relieve any tension that position may cause. So it's a little twofold. Right,
yeah. And so, folks, we'll have more examples and demonstrations of what exactly Kinstretch is and how it's different. It's, for me, being in the industry for over almost 15 years now, it is something that is unique unto itself, but really seems to have some great potential and benefits for everybody.